Alright fellas, next up we got the hip. Should be pretty straightforward. So, yep, this part goes in here. Got a little rotation going on, so, you know, it gives it a little more posability. So next up we gotta put in the back skirt armor. If it will let me put it in. It's a weird T-shaped peg that goes in here. Hopefully, if you don't light it up correctly, you can't get in. Oh, right, there you go. So this gray part also has a T-shaped peg. Slips right in. Once you line it up right. Upside down. Okay. It's kind of thin. It might be a little fragile. Next, we got the front skirt armor. So, as you can see, it comes two ball joints, I'd say. You could break them apart and put them in so they can move independently. For now, I will leave it as is. So that goes in like so. There's a lot of pegs to line up. Alright. That's good. Skirt armor goes out 90 degrees. Okay. So here is the side skirt, just the poly cap that goes into the round peg. Let's put this back part on. Oops. This is for the holder for this beam sabers. Slippery little thing. All right. There you go. Slip in the beam sabers. So beam sabers actually come in two pieces. I just put them together anyway, just because they're small pieces that can get easily lost. Now, one thing to know is that the pegs for the two pieces, there's one side that's flat, so you got to make sure you line it up in the hole correctly, because it would warp the plastic if you don't. I learned that the hard way, obviously. I did that to one of the beam sabers, but you know, painting it over, you really can't see it. All right, and then the side skirts. All right, and there you go. Okay, next up is the backpack and the weapons. So let's go ahead and start with the backpack. You got these round cylindrical poly caps. I don't recall using these on any other kit I have, but yeah, let's give it a shot. How am I supposed to put these in now? Let's put it on here. So there are these little tabs on these round poly caps. It's hard to see my cell phone video, but there you go. You're supposed to line up with little card indentations in the backpack. So I'm going to just put the two sides together. There we go. Next up, we got cables for the backpack. Now, I don't know if there's a difference between these two cables. They're numbered differently. I assume when they're numbered differently, they're supposed to go in a certain way. Probably don't mean anything with this kit. Alright, now let's go ahead and put the thrusters in. Let's get in there. I don't think there's a right or wrong way to put them in. They're pretty much symmetrical either way. Okay, there you go. And then the wing binders on the back, they're actually three pieces. I put it together beforehand just because I wanted to paint it. So there are two parts up here and just this one piece down here. So I just put in the peg part into the binder. Same with this side. And just insert them into the polycaps. That was pretty easy, a nice little snap. There you go. And let's go, while we're at it, let's just go and do the weapons. Now, I see I painted this one all gold because the cable is supposed to be gold. I did that ahead of time so I can put this thing together. I'll eventually paint it by hand all gray so then I don't have a golden gun. Now, as I said in the beginning, I'm missing the nozzle, so I'm just gonna have to live with that. Try to make one on my own or something. But yeah. Alright, next and last but not least, you got the bazooka. The Cray bazooka. I don't know if it's Cray or Clay. I have to look that up. So let's see, I think this goes in the front. See how it looks like together. Oh, whoops. Okay. This is right here. Line that up. And there you go. I think the one nice thing is this little vent thing on the back of the bazooka. It's one piece that extends all the way. It's not cut in half like in the middle like old kits would do, which really messes things up because there's detail in it. Okay, nice looking bazooka that fits onto the backpack. Not sure. Oh, right there's a little slot or tab that goes right there. Kind of nice. Okay, and then that's it with the assembly. Now let's go ahead and do the final assembly. Alright everyone, here we go. This is the final assembly. So let's go ahead and get started. I am missing a polycap. So, oops, that's the round piece that goes into the waist. There you go, snap that in. And go ahead and put the torso on. I'm not sure if it's supposed to snap or just slide in, but there you go. Now let's go ahead and put the legs in. Okay, nice and smooth. They just go straight into the pegs. It's not one of those old school ball joints like the arms here. It's like they moved the ball joints from the legs to the arms. Okay. Get that one in. Go ahead and put on the head. Alright. There you go. And now the backpack. Nice. Alright. And there's the hands and the weapons. But, well, was it out of focus the whole time? There you go. You get a nice, clean mobile suit. I think it's well worth the 1,800 yen that you'd have to pay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this build-up video. Tune in again when I finish up the painting and we'll figure out what I do with the nozzle by then. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.